Good morning. I just wanted to do a quick video short to tell you a little bit about my new novel, Lauren's Odyssey, which came out today. And I thought I'd do this using YouTube for a change. So we'll see how we get on. Really, it's just a preview of what you'll expect to find in the book, but without giving you spoilers, because nobody wants spoilers, do they? What's the new book about? Well, it's the 13th book in the series. Hopefully it won't put people off that it's a 13-book series. I guess I'll just have to get on and write number 14 as quickly as I can. So what's it about? Well, like with most of my books, the first thing when I come up with a plot is I've got to have a basic premise. Take My Tomorrow, Your Yesterday as an example. When I came up with that idea, all I really had at the start was a scenario, which was what would life be like if you lived it backwards, one day at a time. I didn't have any plot or any characters or anything, but obviously I added them in afterwards and built the whole story around the basic idea. Probably most of the books I've done since have been the same. This one's certainly no different. It does benefit from having the ensemble cast from the earlier Time Bubble books already in place, but obviously you need a story to go around it. When I was thinking about what am I going to do next, I looked back over what I'd done before, and in most of my stories, the lead characters tend to be reacting to events around them, like being lost in time or trapped. So what I wanted to try and do this time was have the lead character go on a specific quest with a set of goals in mind. I drew my inspiration for this from a variety of sources, but one that springs to mind is the 1978 series of Doctor Who. That year with Tom Baker, they had the usual 6 separate stories, but in each they were looking for one of the 6 segments of the key to time. I've done something similar here. I chose Lauren as the lead character, as she's always been a favourite of mine, and I felt she deserved her moment in the spotlight. The earlier books were very much focused on Josh, and although he still plays a part here, exploring the other characters in the later books has helped to keep the series fresh and original, I think. So, what does Lauren have to do? Well, I won't go into the reasons why she's got to do what she's doing, because that would again be spoilers. You'll find all that out when you read it, but the basic premise is she's required to go into 5 other universes. This gave me the flexibility with the plot to do a few different things, both revisit some places that we've been before and also to develop some new ideas. For example, her first destination was inspired partly by an idea in Back to the Future 2, which I'm sure most of you would have seen, and you'll recall that Marty and the Doc go back and revisit the events of the first film in 1955. I thought it would be rather fun to take Lauren back to where it all started, that very first day when Charlie and Josh discovered the time bubble. Then I've also got a nostalgic section where Lauren heads back to 1984, and also I took the opportunity to explore another universe where we went before, the 19th century style universe that Josh visited in Splinters in Time. You may recall that there was a version of Lauren in that universe called Annie. Well, here we get to explore the world from her perspective. Finally, I've visited a couple of dystopian scenarios, sort of reminiscent of the sort of thing that you might find in Black Mirror. I've long been fascinated with the idea of an Orwellian style world where people have become enslaved by technology without even realizing it. So I've delved into that idea for a hefty chunk of the plot. And also, in a similar vein, I've wondered how dangerous it would be for us to become dependent on robots that are stronger and faster than us. You can find out more in the book. So I guess it all adds up to a rip-roaring adventure. That's a phrase that somebody put in one of the reviews about one of the other books, which I quite like. It's dark in places, but of course it's got plenty of humour elsewhere, as all the books do. There were plenty of opportunities for me to slip in a few old favourite recurring characters, so I hope you'll enjoy those. And there was also a chance to have another one of Charlie and Kaylee's famous annual barbecues, which first featured all the way back in book 3. I could tell you more, but if I tell you the whole plot, there'll be no need for you to buy it and read it, so we can't have that. So I just really hope you enjoy it and keep your eyes peeled, because in just another couple of months or so, there's going to be another book on the way. It's the first in my new series, and it's called The Crooked Line, and I'm very excited about it, and I will tell you lots more about it nearer the time. Okay, well, that's about all I had to say today. I hope you enjoyed this little video short, and I hope you enjoyed the book. See you soon.